What is going on YouTube? Hope everyone is well. Currently just getting in the car because I'm going to go pick up Mike again, because today is actually arm day. He's written out like a whole program, which I'm really looking forward to. So I thought I'd start off this video with like a little bit of an arm workout, since this video is going to be more about the Super Bowl, because it is the Super Bowl tomorrow and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be my second year actually watching it like real time. Over here in the UK, it's actually going to start around 11 PM, so it's pretty late, but nevertheless, still going to stick on that diet, still going to eat clean, going to bring some bring some Snacker Jacks with me, try and save some carbs. I've got a lot of cooking to do today as well, because I bought like 4 kilograms of meat, as you've seen in the previous video. Next time I see you guys, we're going to be at Forest or with Mike, because that's actually where we're going to go train today, like for real, instead of going to Platinum in the end. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. Let's get some big arms. Right, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another commentary. This is literally like my 5th take trying to do this. Now we're warming up here with some tricep pushdowns. I let Mike sort of take the ropes on this one because I sort of want to just embrace his sort of training and other people's type of training, especially when I do actually go along with them. But here we're warming up, just trying to get a bit of blood in the muscle. We started off quite light, and bicep curls here, 3 sets of 12. We started off fairly reasonable, mainly because we got like a big set coming, which was surely a shock to me. Like honestly, I did not expect the movement to come up that I'm going to show you guys. Mike showed it to me. I don't know if he's going to let me show it to you guys, but we're doing it anyway. This here is such a cool machine. It was I think it was welded like many years ago together, and it's like a tricep dip machine, as you can see, but it's like plate loaded, and it's just very different to like your usual tricep dip machine. It's just such a weird experience because you can feel it exactly where you want to feel it on your triceps. There's no way that like you can move out of it. You can load it up with as much weight as you want. You can either turn around or sit the way that we're sitting, like to try and emphasis more on the triceps. And here is the movement that I was talking to you guys about. It's basically 100 reps. I'm going to show Mike's all in one, and then you're going to see mine. Like my version is just pitiful. I could not do it. I think this is the second time Mike's done this. Someone at his gym showed it to him, and he showed it to me. So basically you start off with 5 kilos, I think it was. You do 20 reps. Form isn't necessarily a big thing. As long as you're getting it up, that's absolutely fine. excuse the euphemism. But then you move up to, I think it was about 10 to 12 kilos. Again, another 20 reps. And as you can see, Mike's just swinging, just trying to get it up, contracting the muscle. For 20 reps, you're only allowed, I think it was a 5-second rest. I may have only let it go up to his second to last set, because I think on the second to last set is where he had to have a break, and I don't blame him, because then you go up to, I think it was about 15 or 16 kilos, you do another 20 reps, and then you work your way back down. Now the way back down got really ugly for me, especially. Mike didn't do too bad, because obviously he's done it before, and look at the size of him, and here's me, looking tiny compared to Mike. Even though I'm a little bit taller, Mike's arm's just huge, like absolutely huge. Now here I'm trying to keep decent form, which I think I'm doing pretty well on the first set. I mean, it's only 5 kilos. But if you guys want to try this, I definitely recommend doing it, but make sure you're prepared for it, because my arms hurt for almost a week after this. Now, as you can see, my form is already going out the window because, I mean, it's heavy. It feels heavy because it's non-stop reps. We did a total of 100 reps on this, and if you have done 100 reps of anything, you know it hurts. And this is the 15/16 kilos. Like, I'm struggling. But yeah, definitely try that one out. Here we're just doing a single arm reverse pushdown. Really trying to contract the muscle here. Not going too heavy on weight. As you can see, we're only on like the 3rd plate down. It felt very different considering it's a rope we're using on the attachment. But definitely recommend this. Just focus here on the squeeze. Don't focus on the weight, just focus on the contraction of the actual muscle. This is my first set. It was a little bit sloppy, but after that I definitely got used to it. I highly recommend doing all different sort of variations for triceps because there are 3 different heads, and if you can target them in a different way, it definitely tears down the muscle slightly differently, and you get different contraction on each. So here is a dumbbell skull crusher. Now we did superset these with dips, but we got 1 set of dips recorded and it didn't really look too pretty, like the ISO was way too high on the camera. But here, again, focus on the stretch at the bottom, come up and squeeze, pronate when you get to the top of the movement, and you should definitely feel it in the long head and sort of in your medial head as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. And just like that, we are home. Excuse like the light, just thought it was really cool. I'll try to show you guys. How nice is this view? I don't know what it is, just something about the sun setting in, coming through blinds. For me, like, I really like, it's just a really, really cool sort of feel. Just thought I'd talk to you guys really quick about that workout. That was a very different workout to what I'm used to. It was more hypertrophy based and like feeling the muscle and actually getting a good contraction rather than like heavy weight, still trying to like go for hypertrophy, but mainly like taking it to failure. It was a very old school gym and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I can't stress enough how how cool the atmosphere was there. Like, everyone was there to give it their all, like absolute, like all or nothing, otherwise don't turn up. And it was really, really interesting to be around that environment, considering I go to a gym which is more commercialized, and I want to train there again. Like, even like the guy working the door, he was really friendly, and like I feel a little bit flattered because like he said that I could do really well in like competing and stuff. Like, it's a nice little boost to hear that when like you're a week into your prep and you know you're trying to give it your all, and like you're starting to see like a few little changes, but you just feel like a little bit flat. If any of you guys have gone through prep or like you've ever dieted down, you start to like feel a little bit like about yourself, that like just something like that, like a little word really like goes far. And I just want to say thank you if anyone is actually watching that from that gym. Just thank you for being so welcoming, and also thank you to Mike for like training a lot, giving me some advice, and you know, just making sure that like I'm actually doing things properly. So that's really cool. I'm about to cook up like my week's worth of meals, and that's going to consist of pork mince this week because it was an offer for £2 in Sainsbury's. It's 5% fat, 27.5 grams of protein per 100 grams. So really looking forward to that because it's sort of changing. There we go, God lighting from the fridge. It's sort of changing up like what meats I'm having. I don't mind having like turkey mince. I love turkey mince. It's just that it can get very bland when it's, especially when it's like 2%. But I also have some chicken that I'm going to cook up and make into like Nando's chicken because I bought some like barbecue seasoning for it. So that's going to be really, really cool. Excited to try that. That's like more like a rub. But in the meantime, I'm going to shut that in a sec. In the meantime, I'm going to be cooking this up. I've got some seasoning for that as well, which is like pre-made. I put it into MyFitnessPal, got all the macros for it, so that's good. But I need my big meal, my main bulk of a meal. I need that right now inside me because I think I'm only on like 1,000 calories today, and I've got another 1,800 to go. So